friend is a demon summoned from the depths of hell. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. Tuesday, the most accursed day of the week. The foolish, unenlightened masses regularly assume that Monday is the worst out their lot, but Tuesday is where the true despair begins. They convince themselves that things won't be so bad, but as soon as Tuesday comes, they realize there is no escape. They have already become slaves to another mundane moment of existence, and it's too late to break away when they finally realize their mistake. And the only thing they can do to keep themselves from succumbing to insanity is to bear the weight of their burden until the week is over. Yes, Tuesday is the one day of the week where human anguish and misery reach their absolute peak, which makes things perfect for me. But who am I, you ask?
Come now, have you truly forgotten me?
Oh, voice acting. Okay.
You may have no idea who I am, but I know the faces of all the pathetic mortals in this realm.
Alright.
But just for your sake, I suppose it's best to tell you. Like an errant lightning bolt from the heavens cast down onto the earth, I appear to set the world ablaze.
So, this is so good.
I am an existence unparalleled by any before me. I am a true being of ultimate power, a god amongst men. Sebastian Wolfgang IV, the chaotic lord of thunder, the one that will bring this world to its... Huh?
FBI, open up!
Hey, keep it down in there! I'm trying to study!
Go away, Yumi! I'm in the middle of something important right now!
Don't give me that, Makoto. You're just in there talking to yourself, aren't you?
Yep, he is.
My name isn't Makoto! Not anymore!
Come on, you're in high school now. Do you really have the time for this nonsense right now?
Look, I'll be done in here soon. Just give me a few more minutes, alright?
This is so relatable. This is already so relatable.
Whatever. Just try to wrap up whatever you're doing soon, okay?
Okay.
Damn it. My concentration is all messed up. Who does she think she is? Interrupting a demon lord in the middle of his monologue. Now, I gotta get back into character, recount my spell all over again. Alright, from the top. Tuesday, a day fraught with disaster and despair. Wait, that doesn't sound right. Tuesday, a mediocre day and a mediocre existence that highlights our mundane mediocrity for all to see. Ugh, no, that sounds stupid. Too much alliteration, maybe. Would I even say the first time? You know what? Forget it. Let's just continue where I left off.
Yes, it is I, Sebastian Wolfgang IV, all-powerful commander of demons and ultimate terror. Now that you know who I am and what I'm capable of, I can see the fear trickling down your face like the blood from a fresh wound. But fear not, my dear. I shall not consume your soul and erase you from existence quite yet. No, I will instead make you watch as I finally unleash my full power onto the world and bring it to its knees. For you see, I have been preparing for a day like this for a long time, and now I shall attempt what no other mortal has dared attempt before. Yes, I shall perform a demon summoning! You were a fool to think you could challenge my authority and claim my powers to be false, or worse, mere make-believe. But little do you realize that I have now finished all my preparations, and I shall begin my incantations on this very night. In just a few short earth hours, I will call forth a demon of unimaginable power, who will obey my every command without hesitation. And once they are in this world, I will use their power to create a new world order. All of the insignificant insects shall bow before me or burn. Not even you, oh degenerate fool that you are, will realize what a mistake you've made. when you have seen the error of your ways and finally recognized my awesome power.
Yeah, I'm sure we will.
After I bring the world to ruin, I'll crush you in an instant and watch your blood take the rivers. And atop your mangled corpse, I will rule over all of creation!
Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, we overdo it with the laugh.
All right, you had your fun already, Mr. Demon Lord. Come on out.
Way to kill the mood. My attempt to escape this mundane existence was over as soon as it started. In an instant, I've gone from Sebastian Wolfgang IV, 1,000-year practitioner of the dark arts, back to Makoto Takeya, a boring normal high schooler with absolutely nothing special about him. It's frustrating, but not completely unexpected. I've grown used to having my fantasies dashed time and time again. But every time I get dragged back into reality, it's a reminder of how bothersome it is. And the most bothersome force at the moment just so happened to be my sister Yumi. She usually knows her place and leaves me to my own devices, but every once in a while she comes along to take the wind out of my sails. If I could be considered a raging wildfire consuming all in my path, then she could be likened to a rainstorm that coils self-flames. In other words, she's a complete nuisance.
Don't look at me like that. I just want to know what you were doing in there.
Was that all? Come now, dear sister. Are you sure you weren't going to relay my tactics to any enemy spies? It's just like her, prying into a dark overlord's business. Well, I suppose I can overlook this slight just as once, especially considering I'm actually in a good mood today.
You must not consider that I was busy preparing myself. Surely even you understand what that means by now, right?
You mean you were letting the whole neighborhood know what a dork you are?
Hold up, let me see if I can lower down the music a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick save. Okay.
Dork!
Leave it to Yumi to misunderstand the subtle nuances of my existence. I guess I'll have to spell it out in big, bold letters.
You won't be making such trite quips for long, dear sister. For you see, I will be summoning a demon into this realm.
Wait, summoning a demon?
Of course! It will be an all-powerful, almighty soldier of hell who will follow my orders without question. With its power, I will lay waste to my enemies and conquer the world!
You really think an all-powerful demon would follow a scrawny thing like you?
Ignore that compliment, Sebastian. She knows not the forces she is dealing with. I wouldn't be surprised if she doesn't have a single idea of what I was talking about either.
Who was that degenerate fool you were talking about anyways?
Huh?
Well, spoke too soon.
You mean you were listening in on me?
Yeah. Kinda hard not to when I could hear you from anywhere in the house.
Damn it! I was a fool to do my monologue in the bathroom. Are there any safe havens left in this cruel world? Is nothing sacred?
That is none of your concern. I assure you I will have everything dealt with in due time.
Look, I don't really care what you do with this whole Dark Lord business, but just try to keep yourself from doing anything stupid, alright? Mom and Dad may be off to Kamakura for a while, but that doesn't give you carte blanche to make a mess of things while they're gone. So, just try to behave yourself, okay?
Sure.
Satisfied with my response, Yumi walks away without another word. She leaves me there, stewing in my own embarrassment. My mortal sibling has to butt in every chance she can get, doesn't she? I can practically see the headlines. Dark Overlord of Destruction, stopped by nagging sister. It's enough to make me vomit. But nothing is going to stop me now. Not even the one mortal who knows my 1,000-year history on this earth. I have everything I need to perform the summoning. Now all that's left is to perform the incantations. I glance back to my reflection in the bathroom mirror and give it a knowing, sinister smirk.
Plain old Makoto will behave himself, but Sebastian Wolfgang IV cannot be held down by mere mortals.
With confidence surging through me, I began walking towards my destiny. Today is a new day. If I am to overcome the trials that stand before me, I must redouble my efforts. In order to hone the darkest magics from beyond the spiritual plane, I've had to resort to more drastic methods. We are as mortals after all. Without the blessings of the auspicious, we are as clay in the mud, without form, without the spark of divinity. I am only a man. Granted, one that has witnessed a millennia of barbaricism, but I'd probably need a little help. The preparations are complete. The stars have aligned. The time to act, it's now.
Ah, everything is proceeding just as I have foreseen. What an absolute thrill!
I have repurposed my parents' garage to serve as an altar for the blackest of dark arts. They probably won't mind, I hope. To be safe, I'll clean up before they get back. In all likelihood, they're engaging in some kind of wicked vice. Regardless, they're off in Kamakura, doing whatever it is adults do on their anniversary. The garage design is perfect for my aspirations. I've been burning incense for the past 15 minutes in preparation. A white and a black candle are placed on two sides. The white, symbolizing the hypocrisies of those who deride the darkest magics, and the black candle to serve as a representation of those darkest magic. Balance and equilibrium. And upon completion, I need only to raise the doors and release this ashen hellfire upon the world.
Sometimes my foresight's pristine clarity terrifies even me.
It's as if I could witness the threads of fate curling over for me, as if I can reach in and twist them to my eldritch whims. My plan is simple. While I have not gathered enough power to shed the trappings of this mortal husk, there are greater powers to consult. I will make an offering to the Dark One, then consort and make a bargain for yet greater power. Power that will overcome the greatest tribulation I have encountered yet. The cost is of no concern. I am already a demon.
Pity I had to make some adjustments to the design of this ritual.
Performing an invocation of a student budget is a challenge. After all, sacrifices were necessary and not the fun ones. I'm afraid the chalice crafted from genuine silver was too delicate for this humble practitioner of black magic. Spray painting an ordinary chalice with silver paint, however, proved to be a more affordable alternative. A show of thriftiness that will please Mammon of Greed himself. I ended up spray painting most of the items for use in this ritual. I hope the fumes don't make me dizzy. At least, dressing for the occasion isn't a problem. I have plenty of black to wear. At the very least, procuring a pentagram was easy on the wallet. It's drawn in salt, a traditional preparation of sorcerers. Its purpose? To assert dominance over the forces of chaos, to bring order to these unconquerable forces.
Oh, right. Speaking of sodium.
I reached for something I've been keeping in a nearby fridge. They say you're supposed to use blood for this sort of thing, but I'm a little squeamish around that kind of stuff. So I got tomato juice instead. I am kind of hoping it's a decent substitute. I mean, I could use someone else's blood. My sister wasn't too thrilled with the idea though. She actually smacked me. My head's still ringing from that.
Well, it's organic at least, so I hope demons like this.
Cracking open a can, I pour some of the thick, red blood substitute into a little dish. Taking 2 fingers, I paint a circle with it. Perfect. It's large enough for me to comfortably occupy. Everything is almost ready. I can feel my hands tremble in anticipation. But I must remember to calm myself.
One more thing. I must preserve this auspicious moment. It shall serve as a portrait of my tireless preparations.
Taking out my phone, I open the camera app and ready the lens. Good, proper, unedited evidence in its purest form.
This will do nicely. Wait, no filters. Filters are ugly and pedestrian. What am I even doing? Alright, let's chill for a bit. Got to get into the right mindset.
As if possessed, my hands make a mirada moment. Casting a spell to protect myself from charms and other nebulous incantations. Safety first, after all. Yep, indeed. Safety first, guys. Alright, I think I'm finally ready. I turned off the lights, leaving only candles to illuminate my makeshift altar. Finally, I locked the door behind me. This is it. The die has been cast. Clasping my hands together once more, I bow my head and kneel. It's time to recite the incantation.
Shit, how does the Latin part go again? In nomine Dei Nostri Satanas Luciferi Excelsi?
I would butcher this so hard. Close enough. Latin's a dead language, and it's dead for a damn good reason. At least I'm decent enough in my English classes to handle the rest. I take another breath.
In the name of Satan, the ruler of the earth and king of the world, I command the forces of darkness to bestow their infernal power upon me.
I feel a low breeze caress my face. I'm not even done with the incantation. Blinking, I refocus. Though it's a hell of a coincidence.
Oh, open wide the gates of hell and come forth from the abyss to greet me as your brother and friend.
What was that? Is that an earthquake? Makoto, wrap it up.
Grant me the indulgences of which I speak. Come forth and answer to your names by manifesting my desires. Please?
A strong gust of wind knocks me to the floor. I sprawl for a few precious moments before reorienting myself.
What is the meaning of this?
The candles stubbornly remain aflame despite the stormy conditions. A feeling of utter dread washes over me.
What the hell are you doing in there, Makoto? You better not be making a mess!
That feeling of dread intensifies. The icy blast of wind buffet my face. My bony hands clench against the asphalt. The realization of what I've triggered finally hits me like a stack of bricks. The ebony shadows dancing against the candlelit walls taunt me. This is it. I've caused the end of the world as we know it. I've granted passage to the Dark Lord Satan himself.
If you're performing another one of your stupid seances or whatever, it's not funny! I'm gonna
tell Mom and Dad! Classic line.
Shit! This isn't good!
All I can do is grit my teeth and bow my head to wait and behold the undoing of reality itself. The Lord of all evil himself is about to make his grand entrance. I can only hope he will take pity on me for my foolishness. This demi light continued to assault and overwhelm me. The horror would differentiate the screeching winds from my elder sister's incontinent screaming. Overwhelmed by the power, I closed my eyes. Perhaps if I become accurately aware, I will wake up from this horrible nightmare. I would cast aside my 1,000-year career as a practitioner of the dark arts This were all to be some foolish boys warp village.
This wasn't what was supposed to. Shit!
And suddenly, everything went quiet. An insect-filled smokiness hung in the air. This didn't feel like a dream. It was all too real, down to every grain of salt beneath me. I suppose I ruined the pentagram, but that was the least of my concerns. I could feel a presence in the pitch-black garage, but even with all the meditation and seances I performed, my eyes had not the power to pierce the ebony veil. My breath was still. I knew I locked the garage door, so who got in here?
Oh.
The realization hit me. It wasn't a question of who, but of what. A chill drifted down my spine. My attention immediately focused on the sound of footsteps against the asphalt. Left foot, right foot. It was drawing ever closer. The presence was unspeakably powerful and was drawing closer still. Oh God, please don't hurt me. God can't help you here. I can feel its raspy breath on my neck.
Wow, tomato juice! Did you get this for me?
Wow.
Tomato juice?
Oh, hey! This is, like, an offering, right? Oh, you're such a sweetheart! Tomato juice is my favorite! You know it's rich with vitamin A, right? The other girls make fun of me because it's so sodium rich, and I need to watch my figure. But I think it's pretty alright to indulge in your favorite things every now and then, isn't it?
What? Okay, that was not what I was expecting. I couldn't make out this person's face in the darkness, but the presence and the voice matched. Were they one and the same? What's the meaning of this?
Hey, is there a light in here? Oh, it's over here. Let me just get that.
The lights flickered back to life. Wow. Before me was an oddly dressed girl. She was dressed as something I can only describe as something from a tacky, magical girl anime. Somehow, it seemed to suit her just fine. She was smiling so giddily the entire time. Hardly stay still. The girl's grin felt familial, like she was a long-time neighbor. She also had devilish horns and a bright red skin. What? This definitely wasn't good. I'm not sure why I didn't notice those features earlier, though.
You know, I really appreciate you bringing me tomato juice. Because, you see, a lot of people end up using really gross and creepy things. Like using blood or some ghastly thing like that. And they're usually from some poor creature that did nothing wrong. Don't you think that's the saddest thing? Like, I feel like sometimes people don't really get me. But you do, don't you?
Wow, this is a coincidence. Who are you? That laugh would have sounded cute and inviting in any other circumstances, but before this disastrous altar, it was chilling.
You really don't know who I am, Makoto?
What? How do you know my name?
Oh, I know lots of things. It's because I have a lot of responsibilities to attend to. But I guess if you're some country yokel, you probably wouldn't recognize me. It's okay. I'll reintroduce myself. How's that?
Country yokel?
What you should call me that was, to be frank, patronizing and a little insulting, but she said it in such a cheery and pleasant way. It was hard to feel dispirited. Even she scolded you right in your face.
I'm the one that makes the traffic lights stay red for you for a whole 3 minutes at a time. I'm the one who calls you on your phone when you're almost done with the full combo on your idle rhythm game. And don't you just hate it when you open up a bag of popcorn and there's loose teeth in it? Yep, that's me too. I'm Satan of Breath, and I'm here to bring smiles to the faces of everyone around the world.
Wait, Satan?
Yep, though my stage name is just Estan. I'm the world's first idol, you know? People think I might be too old for it, but that's poppycock. You can be whatever you want as long as you put your mind to it.
What youthful sprite says poppycock?
I have a colorful vocabulary. But enough about me. Let's talk about you.
Me?
Despite her playful expression, I felt my skin riveting. Was this all a guise to seduce me? To lower my defenses? This is Satan after all. Her cunning is unparalleled.
I wanted to wish you congratulations.
Congratulations?
Congratulations!
Okay.
I heard you the first time.
Yes, congratulations! You're the Hell's Hotline's 666,666 customer! Give yourself a round of applause!
As she beamed, an uproarious applause for the garage. From where specifically? It was impossible to tell. Cautiously, I clapped along. Is this the power of a true demon to influence those around you?
But where's the applause coming from?
Don't worry about it too much. I'd say there are more important things to talk about.
Right. So, like, did you come to take my soul? For some kind of dark pact, signing a contract in blood, that sort of thing?
What? No. That's such a creepy stalkerish thing to do. Asking for a signature in blood? Who would even think about doing something so crazy? Not me. No, sirree. I'm not here to claim your soul.
Oh. Well, that's a relief.
Not yet.
For a second, I thought you were going to rain fiery death upon the ashen earth and... Wait, not yet!
Oh, don't worry about it. It's all part of the amazingly hellish deal we have to offer you.
I'm down for it. I'm so down for it. In fact, where do I sign? She beamed. She carried herself with such radiant, carefree aplomb. Yeah, I butchered that word. I'm gonna look you right in the face and say, yeah, I butchered that word, alright. Alright. It was almost blinding. I couldn't lower my defenses, not even an inch.
You make it sound like you're trying to unload some kind of timeshare off on me.
Yeah. I've had to take up some part-time work. The economy's really hard for a pure, innocent idol just trying to bring joy to the world. We haven't sold out an event in centuries.
Wait, alright, hold on. What was that about a...
And we don't even make any money off of merchandise and syndication. Isn't that a real tragedy? Sometimes I wonder if people out there know what we're really all about.
Finally feeling a tinge of pity, I sighed. It was hard not to give her the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah, right? I knew you'd understand. You're different from everyone else. I think you can really make a difference in the world.
That's odd to hear from you. Like, considering you're, Satan, ruler of the damned, etc.
Huh? I don't speak Latin.
You have got to be kidding.
And I'm in character. It's S-hand, silly. And don't forget the pentagram.
How would you even begin to pronounce...
Anyway, I have a positively sinful deal for your perusal. If I can have just a moment of your time...
I'm not too privy on any deal that would involve me trading my immortal soul. Just gonna state that up front.
Oh, no. I'm not going to put you on the spot like that. See, the fantastic, amazing, hellishly good deal is... a free trial of our summoning services!
Free trial?
That's what you wanted, right? To make a demon your familiar. I mean, why else would you go through all this effort?
She smiled at me with expectant eyes, like an orphan expectantly hoping to be given a new home.
Well, that's not exactly what I... Wait, if I summoned a demon, then their power would be my power, yes?
Yes! You two would be partners, you see. Tied together and knotted like an infernal pretzel. I like strawberry dip pretzels myself. They're sweet and salty.
I like her already. Where do I wife her up? I would have put a ring on her finger. Rubbing my chin, I pondered the offer.
Then if I had a demon as my familiar, unspeakable power would be at my fingertips. The mortal realm would be but soft, malleable clay within my iron grip. Yes, I like the sound of that. An extremely powerful demon at my disposal.
And they'll try their best every day, because that's what's really important.
And again, you say I won't have to put up my immortal soul as collateral.
It's a free trial in every way you can imagine. No credit card details, no payments, no forfeiture of your immortal soul as long as the trial period lasts.
The question is, how long is this trial period? Question. Like, how long are we talking? The demon kept piquing my interest. Perhaps this was a chance of a lifetime, a trial period to exact revenge on humanity for his malice and hubris. Could dream big. Existence is transient in the hands of a demon lord.
And how long does this, mercy period last?
Alright, he finally asked the right questions.
You get 1 month of our services absolutely free. No strings attached.
Alright, 1 month.
Well, this mercy period, I dare say, decidedly lacks mercy. Veni vidi vici, as they say in Rome, the planets swirl for Sebastian Wolfgang the Fourth alone.
Ooh, such blood-curdling enthusiasm.
It's difficult not to get excited with the princess of all darkness at my side, Satan.
Admittedly, uttering that trite nickname was a struggle, even for me. But it'd have to become habit if we were to rule this world together.
Oh no, that isn't...
Whatever is the matter, the world is but a stage and we are its playwrights!
I think you have the wrong idea. You see, it's not me who's gonna be your familiar.
She frowned so obtusely, but her eyes looked over me with pity.
What? But it was your visage that I brought to this world, was it not?
Not quite. See, I'm just a part-timer, here to show you the ropes, make sure everything's running smooth, that sort of thing. I can't be your familiar, you see. I have a celibate image I have to maintain.
No, I want you. I want no other demon. I want you specifically.
Being seen in proximity with a cute younger boy would be a media scandal.
Look, ain't nobody has to know. Just keep the secret for real. It'll just be me and you. Shit. You know, I got a sister that you can meet, you know. She might be a little naggy, but hear me out, right? I think you two would get along. And she might finally hop off my for once. So, you know, hey, I'm all game.
Cute? I'm not cute. I'm rugged as heck.
Oh, you sweet summer child.
Now she was smiling at me, but with even more pity in her expression than before. I could feel my face fill with red. Absolutely infuriating. This was undoubtedly her true potential as seen in the graph. How old does she think she is? Actually, that is indeed a question better left unanswered.
No. You'd be hooked up with another demon.
This is starting to sound like a seedy dating service.
No. Nothing that pathetic or lonely. I bet they're dying to meet you. Alright, quiet. I'm gonna call them over. But I'm gonna need you to close your eyes for this. It makes the magic stronger, you see?
Really? But you're a demon, and summoning isn't quite the same as a charlatan's magic trick.
True. But special effects cost a lot of money, and I'm trying my best to save for my career. Please?
Okay, when you act like that, yes. The demoness flashed me the saddest pair of puppy dog eyes I've ever seen. What a pitiful display. You gotta show them. God, why did you not, bro, if they showed the puppy eyes? Oh my god, why was there not a puppy eye scene? You could have just fit it right there. It would have been so beautiful. It would have been so heartwarming. Would have tugged on my strings. I closed my eyes to brace myself.
Well, fine, if that's the case.
Yes! Okay then. No peeking.
This all felt so childlike, but I had high hopes for what had yet to come. Oh, how wrong I was.
Okay. Now remember, we can make anything happen if we all sing along.
This sounds so familiar. That phrase sounds so familiar. I do not know where that's from, but I swear that phrase sounds familiar.
I don't sing!
Huh? Oh, shoot. Silly me. I think she was here the whole time.
I heard that. What was that? Sounded like another girl, but.
What? How can this be?
Oh, I think I know.
Aren't you going to answer my question?
She wasn't. Yep. I could hear her skipping to the other side of the garage, and she was opening the storage chest. I squinted to try and peek through.
Hey, no peeking. It spoils the magic.
What magic?
Could you keep it down? You're causing such a racket.
Oh, let's not be such a grumpy Gus. Come on, up we go.
I'm not grumpy. And don't grab me there. I'm ticklish. That's sexual harassment, you know?
What the?
Okay, you can open your eyes, Makoto.
Now that she was actually prompting me to do so, I was hesitant, but no other choice. I slowly did as instructed. Oh, good googly moogly. Even better, and found S10 next to another strange looking girl. She was cocooned in a comfy looking robe, wrapped as snugly as she was. She was almost ready for bed. The dull expression on her face and the way her head tilted forward only provided more validation to that look. With S10 and this girl right next to each other, one smiling so brightly and the other not, it really was looking at night and day.
I was having such a nice dream, too. Couldn't you let me sleep?
Come on, VP. Introduce yourself.
Do I have to? It's such a chore. And every time I hear you do it, I feel embarrassed by proxy.
All idols need a cute introduction, right? Come on, you can do it.
I never agreed to this idol thing.
Aw, you sure? But it's the quickest way to a boy's heart.
Fine. I'll do the stupid idol thing.
Yay!
Taking a deep breath, Debbie ready yourself.
Alright. How'd it go again? Oh, right. You know that feeling you get when your paper's due tomorrow and you just go, oh, I'll just, diddle uselessly on this MOBA and figure it out later. Or that feeling when you get, like, 14 hours of sleep and still feel groggy.
Yeah, I get that too. Man, so relatable.
Well, oversleeping is bad for you, I guess. So, like, don't do it.
Well, I mean, if you don't really have anything else to do, or like, you don't have work, oversleeping, especially on a Saturday morning, is so good. Like, bro, Saturday and Sunday is the best 2 days to be oversleeping. Just sit back, relax, lay in the bed, close your eyes. I don't know, put on some ASMR. Just.
Where was I? Whatever. I'm Belphegor of Slav. Can I go now?
That wasn't like we rehearsed.
The girl who called herself Belphegor stared at me for looking not unlike a bored college student who had just delivered a C-grade presentation. Come to think of it, a C might be a bit too generous.
Way to go! I'm so proud of you. You put in so much effort this time.
If it's too long, you can just call me BB too. It's like, whatever.
So, BB, you're the...
Yep, she's gonna be your familiar. Isn't this an exciting turn of events?
Does she have any powers?
One time, I binged a 15-season anime in only a week. And that was with the filler, too. I hated it.
Oh yes, we're gonna get along so well. Guys, get yourself a girlfriend that will binge a 15-season anime in a week, including with the filler. Matter of fact, get yourself a girl that will watch the entirety of One Piece with you. Hey, completely invested in it. Even will sit with you, watching the filler episodes too. That is true love right there.
Then why did you watch all of it?
Nothing else was on.
Now, Makoto, I'm sure you're dying to get to know each other, so I'll just leave you to it. But before I go, I'm gonna give you my personal number. You can call me whenever you need help with anything, okay?
Okay. He shoves the business card into my chest with such force that it quite literally took my breath away. True to her word, there's a phone number on the back in excessively ornate writing.
Now don't go sharing that number. It's highly sought after. And if some random paper salesperson decides to call me, then I'd know it'd be because of you. So don't make me upset, okay?
The way she uttered that couldn't be interpreted as anything other than threatening. It was so juxtaposed to her bubbly enthusiasm, it was generally chilling. Going nod information, BP was uninterested in the whole thing. As she was with everything, it seemed. So quickly she switched persona, S10 lighting up again.
Perfect. Alright, toodles! Let me know if you need anything, okay?
Sure.
Okay, then it seems my work here is done. Infernal Vanishing Ninjutsu, go!
What?
At first, they were silent as Stan threw some kind of capsule on the ground, but then a blinding light engulfed the garage. And when it cleared, BP was left alone.
She always does that. It's kind of predictable.
What was that?
She just said it was. Didn't she? Jeez, you're stupid. Boy, though, she watches too many shonen anime.
Too much excitement.
So, you're Makoto Takaya, right?
Makoto? I suppose that is my given name, yes? However, the heart of a demon pulses underneath that unassuming visage, for my true name is
It's Makoto, right? Unless you got some, like, weird roleplay shit going on.
What's with the cap?
The cape is... I am Sebastian Wolfgang IV, and I will not tolerate...
Jeez, alright. You don't have to yell. Sorry I asked.
Oh my god, you're already fumbling the bag.
Will you stop interrupting me?
Sorry. Every time you take a deep breath like that, it sounds like you're going to mouth off for a while. So I kinda just cut to the chase. Spark Notes version and stuff.
Oh, so she got ADHD. That's perfect. Yeah, but Koto, you should take a little note that you need to do a TLDR version of your monologues. Eventually, BP stood up, but even then, her posture seemed dull and sluggish.
It's drafty in here. I'm gonna go someplace else.
Without another word, she stepped out of view. Suddenly alone, I was confronted by the mess left in the strange demon girl's wake. The pentagram was in a mess now, trampled by S10's excited running. He didn't pay any particular mind either. I frowned to myself. I spent so much time on it
What
too.
the hell am I supposed to do now?
Successfully managed to, against all logic and reasoning, perform a summoning ritual. I didn't think in a million years that tomato juice would be the decisive factor. Honestly, I don't know what else I expected. Even then, I didn't expect this. Nor did I expect Satan, of all things, to be a wannabe idol. Wait, my sister found Belle for running around the house. She the flip
I should
her
find
shit.
BP.
When the energy finally returned to my legs, I headed towards the locked door and fiddled with it until it finally opened.
Crap, where is she?
Not here either. She couldn't have gone far. For someone so tired looking, she really gets around. And not in the way demons normally do. It's fine. It's fine. She's probably somewhere. I just need to...
There you are, Makoto!
Yumi!
I don't know how she managed to sneak up on me like that so easily. I mean, she came from nowhere. How is that fair? Perhaps if she can teleport, she is my sister after all.
What the hell is going on? There were a lot of weird noises coming from the garage just now.
Nothing! Nothing at all! Just practicing sports.
You haven't held any kind of ball since elementary. Let me through. I'm taking a look.
She tried to shove past me, but I couldn't let her do that. Yumi sees the aftermath, then summoning a demon will be the least of my worries.
No, you can't, because chemicals that they spilled. Very toxic fumes, not safe. I'm airing the place out.
I'm not worried. Get out of the way!
No!
Crazy Bovar, you cast me aside like a rag doll. See, my resistance was infantile at best. I landed on my butt with a dull thud.
Seriously, Yumi, you're making a mistake!
I'm not worried.
He swore and surveyed the damage. Mouse became a solid stone line. Disappointment flashed across her face and the instinct. Oh boy. You're cooked. This is the part where S10 cleaned it up for me, right? Or mere mortals cannot hope to comprehend the chaos. Yumi waited a second, then gingerly closed the door and glared at me.
So, what exactly were you doing in there?
Would you believe me if I said I was practicing practical movie effects?
No.
Then, not that.
I can't believe you! The one thing Mom and Dad specifically said not to do was practice that occult shit in the house! Would have been better if you just found some cornfield to do it in, I don't know!
No, Yumi, you don't understand. I actually...
And it's an absolute mess in there! I'm not cleaning that up! And you were about to leave it for Mom and Dad to find?
It's not like that. I have to find...
I'm gonna call them right now and tell them you've been channeling bygone spirits again!
Well, wait, please!
Oh, wait till they hear about this! You're gonna be in so much trouble!
Oh my god. She's that type of older sister. Okay. I see now. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to get the fuck off my... Please. Like, why are you so on my case? Get on somewhere. Don't you got something better thing to do? Like, I don't know, fucking hang out with your friends, go shopping, go to the mall. Like, why are you so much in my case? Okay. Before I could reply, she'd already turned around and stumped off in a rage. This is bad. This is really, really bad. Scrambling to my feet, I give chase. Somehow, I managed to keep up with her, though I nearly tripped on my cape in the process. Blasted thing just gets in the way most of the time. She was already at the door to her room. I had to stop her, here and now.
Yumi, please, you gotta let me explain. It's not what you think.
You're not going to change my mind with your usual crap, Makoto. Oh, the stars demanded it be so. Oh, the chaotic miasma must be realigned. It's all stupid, stupid crap.
I don't sound like that.
She slowly turned the knob.
Just need to think really hard about what's important, Makoto. Just grow up and what?
Face, she stood there watching.
Hello.
BP, what are you doing in my sister's room?
I was trying to find yours, but this wasn't it.
It smelled too much like flowers and lavender. Think you could point me the right way?
It's to the right, over there.
Sweet. Thanks.
Without another word, she brushed past my sister, and Yumi remained silent until...
What was that?
Belphegor of Sloth. She prefers to be called BP though.
How did she get here?
From that summoning ritual in the garage.
This is just a weird dream, right, Makoto?
Yeah, let's call it that for now.
Okay. I'll just rest my head for a bit.
Yeah, you don't look so good. Forget about that whole calling mum and dad thing too, yeah?
Oh. Okay. Good night, Makoto.
Man. Release a breath I didn't realize I was holding. Alright, time to do some damage control. I wouldn't make for a demon lord if I couldn't lay down the law in my own home. BP's wandering around like she owns the place. That will definitely cause problems. Stilling myself, I turn myself towards the door to my room and march forward. Entering my room, I'm careful to close the door behind me. All the better to cut off any escape routes. Of course, she could just go out the window or use magic or something. I guess it's really a useless gesture.
Alright, where did she... Oh.
I spot a curious lamp beneath my sheets.
Jeez, you conk out easily, don't you?
It's my amazing power. I can fall asleep anywhere.
Wait, you heard that? Alright, enough joking around. Get up. This is my bed.
Don't you mean our bed?
Oh, no, absolutely. Oh no, she's taking things way too far. Well, we skipped the head holding phase. We skipped the kissing phase. Oh no, we're not supposed to be on step 3. We're not supposed to be on step 3. I think we're moving a little bit too fast. You didn't even take me out to dinner. God damn. He slowly rose from her slumber, sullenly staring at me.
What do you mean? My bed can't even fit 2 people.
Some magician you are.
Oh,
No, I mean, it's physically... It's out of the question. And I'm not a magician. I'm a sorcerer, a master of the arcane.
That's why you wear that gaudy cape, right?
Sitting up straight, she stretches and yawns. Her mannerisms were terribly cat-like. The smell of lavender and jasmine filled the room. Was that BB's scent? It's easier to tell now that it's just the two of us. She wasn't taking me seriously at all. Her eyes listlessly drifted around the room.
So, this is your room, right? It's plainer than I expected.
Plain?
I mean, with your ridiculous getup, I expected a bunch of screamer posters. Skulls, too. Edgy stuff.
Material possessions are fleeting. The Eternal Demon King's throne is built on a foundation of diligent study, not transient property.
Can you use smaller words? I just woke up. Seriously? Is that really your gimmick? I thought kids grew out of that stuff after junior high.
It is not a gimmick! This is who I really am, and if I'm to reign supreme over this wretched existence, I must come to understand your powers in full. To understand so I can reach in and grasp but a microcosm of that power for myself.
Is this how you introduce yourself to every girl?
Oh man. Under Bibi's piercing and cursed look, I felt my resolve ebb away. Eventually, she shrugged her shoulders.
Well, it's not complicated. Demons are supposed to coerce humans into indulging their vices. So, I'm a demon of sloth. So it's pretty much me being cute and lazy. I don't know what else to tell you.
Ogu sounded disinterested. Why can I get S10? Either way.
That can't be all. You're a demon, right?
Well, no. I have other talents. I have an eidetic memory, though it's pretty much dedicated to takeout menus.
Okay, so she pretty much have basic powers.
This is ridiculous! What am I supposed to do with a demon that just eats and sleeps?
I don't know. I kinda like having a roommate. Sorry for disappointing you, I guess. I should probably be more sprightly and upbeat, like Satan is. I really don't have the energy for it.
You mean, Satan?
At the sound of that tacky name. Truth be told, it was a tooth just to say it loud.
I was wondering if you actually knew each other.
Siblings. We're siblings. She's always been one to try and force everyone into doing whatever weird shit she feels like. Even her dumb idol trope thing. It's way too much effort to deal with.
Wait, what idol troop? You're in on it, aren't you?
You're better off not knowing the details. Trust me.
But it's my mandate as a demon lord to bring and bear the deceits of the truth.
What does that even mean? Seriously, forget it. It's dumb.
She continued to half-heartedly dodge the issue, but the discomfort in her face was palpable. Smirking to myself, I identified a chink in her armor. A way to render her defenses moot to reduce her life points to 0. What is this, Yu-Gi-Oh?
She must have a fair bit of sway over you to get you to dress up like that.
Stop!
She groaned, burying her head into a pillow.
I gotta say, that sounds positively adorable.
Yes. Yes, it does, my friend. No, it's embarrassing. This change in behavior was just absolutely delicious, especially given the dumb looks BB had given me so far. In fact, it all felt deliciously karmic.
She's so insistent and just begs and begs, and it's annoying. You can hold out for 100 years, but eventually you have to cave in just to shut her up.
Oh, huh. It's not some dark brainwashing power, she's just bratty.
The revelation was particularly disappointing. I'd hoped to maybe harness her powers as suggestion for myself. Apparently it amounts to begging until you get what you want. Who could have known?
Alright, whatever. I'll deal. Now, let's hear something from you.
What? Why me?
We're getting to know each other, right? Generally, normal people try to learn more about each other.
Don't condescend to me. I'm your master, after all. I cannot tolerate that level of insubordination from my underlings.
Oh, sweetie, you're not a high enough level to order me around like that.
Oh my. Oh my. Oh. Good heavens. I'm sensing a little bit. Ooh. Man. Oh man. She was smiling. This harpy.
Come on, what's your game? Why go through all the effort of a demon summoning thingamabob? There was a point to it all, right?
Actually, yes, that's right. This entire exercise was born from a wager, a game with implications from the entirety of this fleeting, rotting world.
Really?
There's that look again. Her sardonic judgment only made me up the ante.
Yes, it is difficult to discern the truth of reality's whims from such a narrowed looking glass. I will not bore you with the earth-shattering details, but everything happens for a reason. This entire meeting was not through Providence alone. It was thanks to the machinations of Sebastian Wolfgang IV.
That is one of the dumbest things I've ever heard. And Satan says some dumb crap.
For what is Providence but an attempt to overturn luck, that folly, through sheer force of will? The gods made every effort to handicap me, but I outwitted them at every turn.
You're not even listening anymore, are you?
Yes, the game is already won, so I need only to claim my prize, the crown and the deed to this entire
Stop, please. Jeez. Are we really going to keep up this tired old charade? Sheesh. Get over yourself.
What?
Like, don't you have hobbies? Like, normal hobbies?
I don't understand. What would an exalted demon lord have any use for?
Manga, video games, porn, anything. I don't care what, just stop. You know, sometimes I have to read some freaky stuff just to doze off. If I'm in the mood for it. I mean...
But what?
I mean, I'm not ashamed of it.
What type of freaky stuff are you talking about? Like, I know a couple of questionable mangas, but like, are you a vanilla type person? Do you like the person? Or are you like a fan of quality, you know?
You sure you're a demon of sloth?
We all have our urges. Whatever. I don't really want to bother just sitting here, getting judged by some loose, chuny prude.
Wow.
Talking like this turned out to be way boring. Your gimmick's just really tired, man. I'm gonna see what else is in the house. Catch you later, Sir Demon Lord. Or whatever.
Untangling herself from the cover, she strode to the door and left me to my thoughts once more. What is she? Can she even talk to me like that? I should feel disgraced or insulted, but I feel like a failure instead.
basic emotions, I should redouble my efforts. I have a plan, after all. This uppity upstart can't derail them now. Yes, she is the proof I need. I should continue to monitor her.
For whatever reason, I couldn't put as much heart into my evil schemes as I usually can. The things BP said, I might as well have been talking to Yumi.
No, they are blind to see the entropic circling of the stars above. It must be so. Yeah, exactly. I got this.
There's a divine purpose to this. After all, I cannot allow my plans to be foiled so easily.
Makoto! Are you still in your room?
Crap!
Blasted Spawn. If only we hadn't shared the same progenitors. Alas, poor Yumi, she never had the mind to realize her greatness. I can't help but pity her. Rising from my bed, I turned to the door with a mighty flourish. And my cape caught the fan of my desk. My head immediately jerked to see it collided to the floor.
Shit.
Straightening my clothes, I make my way back out into the hallway. Sure enough, Yumi was waiting for me. I thought our time I was supposed to relax her, but instead it just wound her up even tighter.
I must say, sis, your evil energies are shining ever more radiantly today.
Shut up! Are you ready to come clean about who this girl is?
What girl? This is all a dream, right?
She just walked by me! She's pillaging our kitchen right now! Where'd you even find her? Is it some sleazy dating site for edgy little creeps like you?
Hey, now that's going a little too far. I'm of average height for someone my age.
Is that really the part you're taking issue with?
Besides, didn't I already introduce you to...
Yeah, BP or whatever. She's not, like, actually a demon of sloth, right? Did you pay her to play out your stick-minded roleplay or something?
It's not a roleplay! She's actually a demon!
I hate to admit it, but I might have to believe you.
Really?
This was weird. My sister, I've always been skeptical of my dark magic. Usually she just admits as some kind of dorky, harping thing she never understood before. So why start now?
I mean, I considered other explanations, but I can't really believe them either. Like, she can't be your cosplayer girlfriend for one.
What? Girlfriend?
Yeah, you don't really have the charisma for that. Or the personality. Or, well, anything that a girl would want.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, sis.
You got roasted.
I call it like it is.
Stupid Yumi, always teasing me like this. The worst part is that she possesses a demon lord's blood inside of her. By sorcerer law, I can't bring harm to her. She's a lucky, utterly oblivious sort. I curse that fact frequently. She also has a good foot on me, so if I tried, she could probably throw me pretty far.
Yeah, there's no way you could land a girl as cute as her.
Cute? She's an extremely powerful demon, you realize.
Did I say cute? I mean, joking aside, this demon business is hard to swallow, Makoto. I guess you're going to tell me you summoned her or some shit.
Actually, yeah, that's exactly it.
Hey, sticking to that story, huh? I can't believe you. I thought Mom and Dad explicitly told you that bringing evil beings and spirits into our house was off limits.
What makes you think BP's evil, though?
Excuse me? You keep calling her a demon, right?
Well, yeah, she is, but that doesn't make her evil by default. You're coming off as a little judgmental there, Yumi.
Brat.
Yumi grimaced visibly. I could immediately tell I had the upper hand in this battle of ours.
All right, let's just assume she's actually a demon, I guess. I don't believe it, but for the sake of argument...
Devil's advocate in a nutshell.
Does everything have to be evil satanic crap with you? Let me finish!
That's not really, well, whatever. Okay, so, what?
She's just visiting, right? She should probably go back to her place soon. It's getting dark and I need to cook.
Well, I don't think that would work. She's technically my familiar, so she would probably have to stay with me.
What? But there's nowhere she can stay. Mom and Dad would kill me twice over if they knew I let her sleep here.
She can't exactly sleep out on the streets, though.
I mean, I guess I could. Wouldn't be really comfortable, though. A bed would be so much nicer.
What? Baby?
Where did you come from?
Heard my name. Just eavesdropping. But yeah, Makoto's right. I could use a place to stay. If that's not helpful, I see you guys like crazy fundamentalist Christians.
Well, we celebrate Christmas, but otherwise not really.
And if you want to talk crazy, I mean, you've already met my brother, right?
Oh yeah. Don't know how you put up with him. He's a huge dork.
Yeah.
Right? Finally, someone says something about it. You know he never washes that cape, right?
Oh, I can tell.
I'm right here!
We know.
We know.
Yeah. Besides, capes ventilate themselves anyway. It's not a big deal.
Hey, we should probably talk about this over food. You guys want to order a pizza?
Well, it's probably too late to cook something, but Makoto has to foot the bill.
But why me?
Well, if your story is that you summoned her and stuff, you should probably take some more responsibility.
She got you there, Mr. Demon Lord.
I have a title, you know.
Come on. I'm starving.
Ugh, this is gonna blow a huge hole in my wallet.
This actually isn't so bad.
The three of us move into the living room.
I want a large Hawaiian pizza. Oh, an extra pineapple on top.
Pineapple on pizza? Wow, you really are a demon, aren't you?
Is that really the part you're taking issue with, Yumi?
After some deliberation, we placed the order and bided our time. Time passes quickly. Surprisingly, Bippy and Yumi get along with each other even better than it initially seemed. Though I'm not thrilled that the relationship hinges on their mutual aspiration. When we're done eating, we all take seats in the dining room.
All right. So, to recap, Makoto performed some creepo summoning ritual.
Yes.
And actually managed to summon a demon.
Seems so.
And you're still sticking with that story? That you're his familiar or whatever?
I mean, have you seen my tail? Do you want to touch my horns?
I don't think that's appropriate conduct for a first introduction.
It'd answer your questions, though.
None of this is fake, Yumi. How long is it going to be until you accept reality?
You probably think I'm some old man in the mask, trying to scare you off the property.
No! It's not like that! It's taking a little to wrap my head around this whole mess.
Yumi was acting very strange around BP, but I can't quite put my finger on it. Perhaps he was still awed by a true demon's presence. I suppose any mortal would react as such.
Well, I guess while you're here, you should stay. You can take the sofa if you like.
Sounds great. Thanks a bunch.
And Makoto,
She turned to face me, her face twisted into a stern glare.
you're gonna work on fixing this whole summoning mess, right?
What? But I need her to...
I'm talking about that crazy summoning crap in the garage. You need to clean that up before Mom and Dad find out. Seriously, Makoto. summoning demons while they're on their business trip. If they catch wind of this, you'll get in so much trouble.
If I were grounded indefinitely, it would stall my plans for world domination.
I'll figure something out. Could you just keep quiet about all this for now?
I don't owe you anything, but whatever. Just remember, you brought her into this world, so you have to be the one to take her out.
Couldn't you word that any other way?
Understood. I'll find a way to reverse the process.
That doesn't sound much better.
After that strange silence hung awkwardly over all of us, seems I had unwittingly formed a pact with my sister, but I have to resolve this situation in a timely manner. My partners will be absent for some time, so I have more than enough time to come up with a contingency plan.
Makoto and I both have school tomorrow. We should think of getting to bed. Hey, Beepy, do you want me to grab you a blanket? It gets chilly overnight.
Nah, I can curl up just about anywhere. Thanks for the offer, though.
No problem. Just want to make sure you're comfortable while you're here.
Why is my sister giggling like a lunatic?
Perhaps her fragile mind has already given in? I'm sure it cannot hope to comprehend the forces at play here.
Huh? What did you say?
Nothing at all. I, too, must depart to my bedchambers. For tomorrow will be the beginning. The beginning of the end.
Aw, I just got here, though.
He's just doing his monologuing thing again. And most of it's gibberish.
Ha! Soon you will come to realize that everything leading up to this point, it is all connected.
With a dramatic flourish of my cape, I vanished like an ebony breeze, caught by an erratic consciousness or something.
Weirdo.
With no one following me, I make a beeline to my room.
Finally, some privacy.
Despite everything, my sanctum remains unsullied. The opportunity arises for me to reflect on events and chart a course for what lies ahead. What had transpired at home so far has only been a distraction from my ultimate goal.
Yes! When daybreak casts its warm glow across the land, everything that I have worked up to will be laid bare. I should get to bed that much sooner then. I grow weary of today and yearn for tomorrow. The dawn of a new day. The dawn of a new era, I should say.
Chuckling to myself, I quickly toss my cape, my cloak, and no, not my undergarments. Even for someone with as black of a soul as mine, that would be entirely too lewd.
Yes, tomorrow I shall exact my revenge upon that cursed being.
The false idol that claimed ultimate authority, I shall strike her down and claim both her throne and her title.
Yeah, that's gonna be real. Neato.
What? I know you did not just say that. Look me in the eyes and tell me you did not just say that, Makoto. Fatigue overcomes me as I collapse onto the bed. Beepy's heavy, lingering scent hits me as my head presses against the pillow. Like lavender and jasmine, gentle and relaxing. It's a nice feeling, disarming even. I feel myself getting drowsy. Safe in my own domain, I drift to sleep. And silence. But I think this is where we're gonna end the video here. And you know what? This would be a good part to end it. That's what I think. We could use a little bit of a break. But hey, on the next episode of My Girlfriend's a Demon Summoned from the Depths of Hell, we're going to continue where we left off. And from there, we're going to hopefully get a demon girlfriend.